Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team order and strategy I use to do the epic Trials of Khetar. Fairly straightforward one this, just got to follow a few simple rules and you should be okay. Not actually too much of a threat from the enemy all around, to be honest. The Bone Scorpion destroys a row, poisons a random enemy for every skull destroyed, so we'll gain some mana, and poison is not so much of a big deal with these enemies here. Pharaoh Hound creates 8 purple and 8 red gems and buries a random ally. That is it, and does summon a Bone Storm when an enemy dies. War Sphinx. Let's have a look at this first though actually. The purple and red, that will charge up itself, and the purple will feed into War Sphinx and Mummified King. War Sphinx just jumbles aboard and gains an extra turn. Is impervious, but that's not going to actually matter because we can override that impervious. And Mummified King does damage to an enemy and death marks a random ally. So, bizarre. Like, yes, death mark a random ally, not a random enemy. So, yeah, he's a bit of a nasty one, is that? Yeah, so nothing to really worry about from the enemy. That is the main threat there, but we can deal with that in due course. Now, on our team, all I've done is swap the bottom two around. I really like this troop here. To tank Hatman. Curse and Death mark the strongest enemy, then destroy magic +1 gems of one of their mana colours. When you curse somebody first, then it overrides their impervious, so that can apply to things like War Sphinx, who is normally impervious. And then it's just a case of we're going to collect some blue and yellow, charge up our Tomb Knight, cast this, it destroys a column, gaining mana for the team, gains magic +1 armour and attack, boosted by yellow gems destroyed, and gains a barrier. So when we do that, we get a barrier, which is nice, and we boost up our attack and armor, making us more tanky in first place. This allows us to cast our skeleton, who's going to create 7 skulls, gain magic +2 armor, and gain an extra turn. The cool thing about that is if you miss with skulls, you got an extra turn to try and align some. Really good. And Anchor at the bottom here, we can do this, deal damage to all enemies boosted by cursed enemies. For every cursed enemy, give a barrier to a random ally. Because to tank Hatman uses blue. This is why I like to have this one first, because we get that death mark going and the enemy can just die absolutely straight away, and we gain some mana at the same time, which could charge up the bottom troop here, ready to do that damage, which is boosted by cursed enemies, so we get a barrier at the same time. So very simple. We're just going to use a Tomb Knight to charge up this, use this as a mana generator, and cast skulls with a skeleton, and then with our increased attack, wipe through the enemy. Right, let's jump in. Right, let's see what we've got. We're looking to get our top troop up as fast as possible. Let's grab this yellow here. Not any blue or yellow available. Oh, we've got this yellow there. That was rather handy. Right, let's get our top troop charged. Let's get our first boost. When we cast this, destroy a column, gain magic +1 attack and armor, boosted by yellow gems destroyed, and gain a barrier. So you get more of a boost by casting it in any column which has got yellow in it. So we'll cast it in this one. Now we'll take skull hits when they're there, because the enemy hits pretty hard, and we've got increased attack now, gone up to 148 in my case. And if anybody can tell me in the comments why destroying a column is worse than destroying a row, you win a invisible prize. So let me know in the comments. Tell me why destroying a column is worse than destroying a row. What's the benefit of why destroying a row is better than destroying a column? First person to answer wins a invisible prize, which I shall give them in an invisible kind of way. Right, let's get our yellow again. Not much going on with our colours again right now, so we'll grab some of that. Need to get our skeleton ready for when we want to start creating a bunch of skulls. Get blue when we can. That's going to be good for our skeleton at the same time. We'll get some blue again. I'll let him have that green. I'm feeling in a generous mood. Right, now we can start having a bit of fun. Still going to cast the top troop first. Get the boost before I cast my skeleton. I don't want to destroy skulls, I want to leave them there. Because now my skeleton can have some fun with our 214 attack. Hopefully. There's a nice bosh there. We're going to take a hit back because of the one down here. We can't do anything about that. But we've got a barrier, so we're not going to be affected by it anyway. And let's cast this. Curse and Death Mark the strongest enemy, then destroy magic +1 gems of one of their mana colours. That's got the top troop charged up again. Let's give ourselves another boost. Going to go for this row. We're going to destroy a couple of skulls, but our skeleton isn't ready yet, so it's not a big deal. And there's a clue on the screen at the moment why destroying a row is better than destroying a column, if you haven't worked it out yet. But yeah, let's destroy this column here, because we've got 3 yellow in here. And it's got our angry cat thing ready again. Right, now let's have a bit of a ball with skeleton. Let's collect these first. Alright, come on skeleton, do yours. Ooh. Ooh. Wasn't very handy skeleton. Guaranteed to take a skull back, but it's okay. We've got a barrier. This is where I wouldn't take one that actually spoils another one. Because basically they're going to hit us no matter what because of the alignment of these ones down here. But if I take this one here, they'll take another one and that will leave us with another one anyway. So we can hit them twice even if they try and hit us once. But that just worked out. I got a random extra turn there, so all good. Yeah. I think you're doing some nasty things. We'll loop a little tiny bit on that when it gets to cast, but it's not too much of a threat. Let's get our barrier back again. Skeleton's ready to do its skeleton-y things. So let's go for this. Wow, skeleton. Skeleton's in a funny mood. So let's do that again, but it's okay, we've got barrier. Let's do this, might as well do this damage. Get a death mark going. They set us up for a hit. That's going to be an extra turn and another skull whack. Could give them an extra turn on Dream, but again, not a big deal. Alright, let's cast our angry cat. The skeleton's ready to go for it. Ooh, let's do it that way. That's guaranteed. And let's do this and a bit of that. So yeah, really straightforward one this. Quite enjoyable as well, quite a lot of fun. But there it is, there's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button, it really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.